The most interesting thing happening this week is this Kimi release. And back to this idea of the frontier and all the returns being at the frontier and distillation and China versus America. Like, how do you process this, what seems like kind of one of these milestone events? Like DeepSeek in hindsight looks like it was kind of just a quick speed bump. This one, you never know in the moment. How do you process it?
Our goal is to offer at every point along the Pareto optimal frontier, the best option for intelligence and price. And that includes open source. You get a better deal today, at least at a particular latency, using OpenAI's models than Kimi. We distill our own models. That's how we make smaller, cheaper models. I think that's a very good thing to do. And there will be clearly an important place for open source models in the world, and people that will want their own weights for all sorts of reasons, the ability to modify those. But our goal is the best intelligence price trade-off everywhere on the curve, and we'll continue to do that.
What do you think or hope will happen in the American system, and what could block that future? Like, what legislation would worry you? What regulation would worry you? It seems like you've been pretty proactive in showing up in DC.
I haven't thought deeply about the distillation issue. It's clearly a top of mind issue now for a lot of people all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But I have always assumed that there are going to be great cheap models in the world, and we better be the greatest and the cheapest. And other people can do what they're going to do. But I think we can just really win at our own game here.
Now, the Kimi example is interesting because, like you said, you're cheaper on parts of the curve. But the previous story had been, if I can you spend all the money to train the models, and then I just distill it and offer it for 1/100th the cost. How can you make enough money to keep training?
We will have so much usage of our models that we do not need to be a gigantically high margin business to be able to afford model training. So much of our future compute plans will be used to sell inference to customers that even if we can enjoy a modest margin on trillions of dollars of revenue, we can go afford to train some giant models.
So the ratio of inference to training is the thing that...
Training these models is incredibly expensive. That is for sure. And I totally get why people get nervous to think that someone is, cheating by distilling from us. The amount of our future compute, the size of the revenue bucket that is going to come from serving these models to customers, I feel very good about our ability to kind of have the real flywheel there.
I'm somewhat surprised by how chill you are about this.
I would rather people not distill from us, for sure.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm feeling too confident right now about our progress and what's the models that are coming. But this is not in my top 10 list of worries.